What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Legit Whiskey Reviews. And today I'll be doing another blind showdown. So it's been a little while since I've done a blind on my channel. Probably, I think January was the last time I did a blind on the channel. And like you guys know, if you've been watching my channel long enough, I love doing blinds because I feel like you don't know what you really like until you're not looking at the label and just do it blindly and like just put two whiskeys against each other. Plus, it's a great exercise to pick out notes that you didn't pick out before when you try two whiskeys back to back, and you know, one to the other and the other and back and forth. Like, you start to get notes that you wouldn't normally pick up by if you just drank a whiskey by itself. So I think that's another great reason to do blinds, and they're just fun because you don't know what you're drinking. So today I decided to put two of my favorite bourbons head to head. So this one here is Knob Creek. This is a single barrel store pick. I got this one at Total Wine. So this comes in at 120 proof, and this is 10 years old. So really great. And then so this one here, one of my favorites as well, this is the Wagon Uncut Unfiltered, and this one comes in at 57.79% ABV, so about 115 proof, almost 116 proof. So they're really close as far as the proof. This one here comes out of the Nevada H&C Distilling Company, and of course Knob Creek, we all know, comes from the Jim Beam Distillery. So I felt like this was a really good matchup since I love both of these bourbons, and I've never really done a blind with these two, and I just thought it was a fun blind to do. I think they're pretty evenly matched. This one is a little bit younger. It's non-age stated, so I'm not sure what's in this blend, but as far as this one, like I said, it's 10 years old. And if you're curious, this one here, the Smoke Wagon, is batch 135A. So it's one of the newer batches, I think from last year. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. My daughter poured these, labeled these, so I have glass A and glass B. I'm not sure what's in the glass, and I have the answer key right here. And yeah, let's get into it. By the way, I'm not sure where you guys are watching at or where you're at, but here it's hot in New Mexico. Right now it's probably like 100 to 101 degrees, and it's gonna be like that and higher for the next foreseeable future, actually. So yeah, it's really hot. I don't know, I just sitting out here, I just thought about it because it's really hot out here, but I should have done this in my air-conditioned house. But anyways, let's get into this. So first I'm going to start off with glass A. This one smells pretty good. I'm getting a lot of rice spice. I want to say there's a good amount of barrel char in this one. Yeah, there's a decent amount of barrel char. I'm getting a good amount of like citrus, orange, a little bit of orange peel. So yeah, I'm getting like, you would think one of these is like a high rye, because I'm getting a good amount of like the rye notes. There's a good amount of like burnt caramel in here as well. So yeah, there's a lot going on. Like I said, that barrel char, rice spice, burnt caramel. It smells really good. Yeah, this is nice. Let me go to on the nose, glass B. These are really similar. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting this. This one, there's a lot of rice spice coming out of this one. You know what? I want to say that this one, it's leaning more towards, I'm getting more of the like citrus, orange peel, even more than glass A. Yeah, this one's gonna be tough because these are really evenly matched. Now that I go back to glass A, I want to say I'm getting more nuttiness, and if I'm getting nuttiness, I want to say that's the Knob Creek, because a lot of Jim Beam products do get, you get that peanut or nuttiness. So ooh, there's a B right here. But yeah, so I could be totally wrong on this. These are really, really close, which I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting it to be this close as far as the notes that I'm getting. So yeah, I'm totally confused. I don't know what's what. So let me go to the palate. Glass A. Cheers. Yeah, I want to say more than anything that barrel char definitely transferred to the palate, and I was getting a lot of it on the nose. The rice spice, the caramel, it's like the burnt caramel type note that I was getting, and me getting that char on the palate. I want to say, see, now I'm like going back and forth, but just on the palate, as much barrel char as I got, I want to say this is the Glass A is a Smoke Wagon, but I've been wrong many times, so let me try it again. Yeah, it's like a burnt caramel barrel char with a whole bunch of citrus. So I want to say I'm leaning towards Glass A being the Smoke Wagon, but let me go to Glass B. And by the way, I didn't get nuttiness on the palate, so it's making me even think more that it's this Smoke Wagon. But let's go to Glass B. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of like, this is like a nice nice cherry note, a strong, like a deep dark cherry note. It's not like medicinal cherry or anything like that, but it's heading towards like a dark cherry. That's nice. I didn't pick that up the first time, but let's go to the palate. Yeah, this is tough. I want to say that I got more out of Glass A than I did Glass B. Glass B is very good. I like that finish, but I feel like the front end of the palate, I didn't get as much of like a burst of flavor as I did on Glass A, and I want to say Glass A is sweeter. Not like overly sweet or anything like that, but there's just more sweetness and there's more going on in Glass A. So as of right now, I like Glass A more. Like I said, this one I almost leaning towards like a, it's not bitter, but it's not like, I'm lacking the sweetness that I would like for everything I got in the back part of the palate. And I feel like the front part of the palate on Glass B just felt kind of short, kind of flat, so I'm gonna go one more time to each one, and then I'll make my final decision. Yeah, this is great. I love like that burnt caramel, like I keep saying, with that barrel char, the heavy rice spice, sweetness up front. There's just a lot going on. I love that finish. It just lingers. I feel like it coats the palate pretty well, so I definitely like Glass A a lot. Let me go to Glass B one more time. It's weird because I really like the nose now on B. That cherry is really starting to come forward, but I'm not getting that on the palate. Slight cherry, nowhere near what I got on the nose. It's still not sweet enough. I did pick up a little bit of nuttiness, which I would say is the Knob Creek. It has a great finish. there's just not like, it's weird. That's when stuff starts to stand out, because alone, any of these I would pick all day to drink and just sip on. But if you're comparing them, I want to say Glass A is just, it's just better. There's just more going on. It keeps it interesting. If you want to sit down, enjoy a glass, and just go exploring, I would pick Glass A. That would be the one I would pick, because there's just more going on. It's not boring. I feel like Glass B, there's just not enough going on. I love the finish. I love some of the notes on the nose, but as far as the palate, it's lacking that sweetness that I like. There's a little bit of nuttiness, which I don't mind all the time, but when there's not enough sweetness, it's just like there's not enough balance there. And so yeah, I just feel like Glass A is the winner for me today. I don't know which one is which, but if I had to guess, I would say Glass A is Smoke Wagon, Glass B is Knob Creek. But if you guys have watched any of my blinds on my channel before, I've been wrong many times, so you just never know when you're doing blinds. So, but today the winner is Glass A. Let's see what was what. All right, so Glass A, which was the winner, there it goes, Smoke Wagon. And Glass B, Knob Creek. So like I said, these are both great. Any day of the week, these would be my favorite. You know, just they're just great, and especially a store pick, 10 years old, Knob Creek. It's great. But today, when you're comparing them, like I said, it's a good exercise to compare two different bourbons back to back, because that's when notes and bourbon starts to stand out when you're comparing them to each other. And today, Glass A, which was Smoke Wagon, was the winner. This is a great whiskey. It depends the area you get it at. I usually get these in Las Vegas, and when I get them there, these are probably like 60 bucks. Sometimes I think even 50 bucks. They're pretty reasonable, but I think if you get them in other places, other states, the prices do tend to go up. It's not available in my area here in New Mexico, but in other areas I know that people pay a little more for them, like $70 to $80. I feel like at that price it's a little bit stretching it, but even then, like 70 bucks for this, what you get out of this, granted it's non-age stated, but everything you get out of this is great. But there you go, Smoke Wagon was the winner today. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think I'm wrong? What are your opinions on these two whiskeys? Do you want to see more of these? If you do, please drop a comment. Let me know that you like these blinds, and let me know that you enjoyed the video. Dislike, whatever. Just, it all helps the channel, and please subscribe. So hope you guys enjoyed it. So cheers, and keep it legit, and do it for the love of whiskey. Cheers.